I'm being attacked by cling film. Hey everyone, it's Anna, and I'm back with another vintage cookbook. This time I'm reviewing The ABC of Salads. This book was published in 1958, and it does appear to be part of a series. I do have one more of these books in my collection about casseroles. This book was published by Peter Popper Press. I'm sorry, that's so fun to say. That publisher is still around today. It looks like they've been around since the late 1920s. They mostly seem to produce gift books, planners, calendars, that kind of thing, journals. So things that you might find in a gift shop. This book came with a dust cover, but it is in very rough shape. It's not even in one piece. So I did remove it, but it's here. I did make a little bit of a discovery on the inside of the dust cover. There's a remnant of just a little price tag from Walt Disney World in this book. So I don't know if this was old stock that somehow got sold at Walt Disney World, because the book was published in 1958. Walt Disney World was not around until the early 70s, so who knows how this happened. It's kind of a fun mystery though. I do really love the illustrations on this book. I love the shades of green that they used. I mean, it really does make you think of salads. It's a nice size, it's very compact, and it has some really great illustrations inside too. On the inside cover, it says, "Decorations by Ruth McRae." So I think that might mean illustrations, but Ruth McRae, you did a great job with this. This book opens with some really amazing paragraphs. "The trouble with salads," said one stubborn man, "is that I like them." How is that a problem? And it is true that salads, traditionally a woman's dish, are rapidly losing this distinction. In fact, many a man has now learned to wield cruet and salt shaker to such good effect that he insists on making the dressing himself. What is this scenario that they have created where salads are for women and not men? It is good to remember that part of the pleasure a salad gives is its appearance. Fresh, crisp greens, neatly cut or torn, graced with a touch of contrasting color, and served in a little wooden bowl or on a gay plate, are half the making of salad pleasure. For as the man said, salads are like women. Where is this going? Pretty good as nature made them, but even better well-dressed. Lots of interesting recipes in here, including, get this, 16 gelatin molds. This is a very slim volume, but there are 16 gelatin molds in here. It is a salad book, so I'm not that surprised, but that is the highest number of gelatin molds that I have had in any cookbook that I've reviewed so far. The opening of each chapter starts with a letter, so they go right through the alphabet, but we've got a cute illustration, and there's always kind of like a little poem. "Herring salad's tasty if you've a mind for fish. Serve it heaped on rye bread for a zesty dish. I wish I could write you a beautiful ballad. I can't, so I'll make you a beautiful salad." Letter U kind of goes hand in hand with our opening. "Usually fresh is a salad of fruit, but it's chiefly for ladies. It won't feed the brute." Sorry guys, you're not allowed to have fruit anymore. Some recipes of note. Nancy's Pink Seafood. So this is one of the aforementioned gelatin molds. There's cream of shrimp soup in here, gelatin, some lobster. I would highlight the lobster in this. I really want people to know that I put lobster in this. Some cottage cheese, celery, of course, lemon juice. I think you could probably put this in one of those fish salad molds. It might look kind of cute. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I like all of the components mostly. Orange and black olives salad. So we've got oranges and black olives, of course. We've got some lettuce, some slivered onions, pimento rings, and French dressing. I have noticed that French dressing is heavily featured in a lot of these salads. They just seem to add it to everything. This vinaigrette sounds pretty good. It has dill pickles in it, which I've never put in a vinaigrette. Extra good coleslaw. What exactly makes this extra good? Okay, so cabbage, of course, starts with cabbage. There's flour in this. Sugar, dry mustard, vinegar, water, oil, and hard-boiled eggs. I've never quite had coleslaw like this. I've never had it with boiled eggs either. Couldn't get away without this one. Spiced tomato aspic. It's already November. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, so I thought I would try some vintage recipes that you could possibly use on your Thanksgiving table. Today I'm going to be preparing Frozen Cranberry Salad. It even says at the bottom, a handsome addition to a turkey dinner. I love cranberries. I know they're not everyone's favorite. I sometimes feel like they're a little bit of a forgotten side dish, but I thought maybe preparing them in a slightly different way with this salad might freshen things up a little bit, make people more excited about cranberries again. I do have to freeze this. So I think this might be an overnight kind of video. I don't know that this is all going to happen today, but I guess we'll see. Let's get started. In order to make frozen cranberry salad, you are going to need one 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, one 1-pound can of whole berry cranberry sauce. Fun fact, when this was published, they were £1. Now, the only thing I could find was 14 ounces of whole berry cranberry sauce, half a pint of sour cream, 1/4 of a cup of pecans, and I just noticed these are walnuts, not pecans. Whoops. The process is pretty simple. You just combine everything except the salad greens and then throw it in the freezer. It does say that you need a freezing tray in order to make this. I don't have a freezing tray. I don't really know exactly what they look like or what size they are. I have this very long, skinny loaf pan that I'm going to try to use, and hopefully that's okay. You do want to drain your pineapple. You know, they think they're really doing something for you with these pull tabs, but I almost always get like slapped in the hand with a sharp can lid when I do this. In the bowl. Now for the cranberries, the main event here. How do I open this? I know this should be simple, but the way that the top of the can is, it's kind of rounded, so I don't know if I'm supposed to open it from the bottom. There's nothing for the can opener to hold on to if I do it that way, so we're gonna open it upside down. I don't often use canned cranberries. I do like to make fresh cranberry sauce when I make it. So fancy. I'm one of those people. Okay, this better be whole berry, but it looks very gelatinous at this point. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing, it does say open at other end on this can now, so I did the right thing. Oh, it's coming. We're just gonna go in. Whoa, there it goes. That was so satisfying. This is gonna make a lot. I'm gonna be eating this for a while. Yeah, it does say 8 or 9 servings. Okay, well, I may have some of this left over at Thanksgiving at that point. We have our half pint of sour cream going in now. I learned from the 5-cup salad video that I really do like sour cream with fruit. I've made the 5-cup salad again. This time I made it without marshmallows and I just added peaches and it was really good. Ooh, this is gonna be a lovely shade of pink. Maybe not lovely, a shade of pink. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add my walnuts that were supposed to be pecans, and those go. I'm looking at this pan and I'm wondering if I should line it with plastic wrap. I think I'm going to. I feel like it might make it easier for me to lift this out after it's been frozen. Okay, I wanna make sure that I cover the sides as well. Okay, now I'm looking at this amount of mixture compared to the amount of space in this pan. Okay, I think it's gonna be fine. Smooth that out. We've got our pink loaf. Oh, and I just tipped it. That was a bad idea. We have our pink loaf, so I'm gonna put the top on and freeze it overnight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, folks. Welcome back, everybody. It's the next morning. I let this go overnight in the freezer, and I did take it out about 15-20 minutes ago. Pretty much the same, just frozen. I'm going to attempt to take this out of the pan, and maybe it'll be easy, maybe it won't. Oh, I think we have some movement. Do we have movement? Yes! Yes. Oh, and you know what? I think that this might have been a pretty smart move to do this plastic wrap. It looks a little uneven, and that's on me. Like, I didn't spread it out. It's a little bit like shorter at this end. That's what we got. It almost, you know what? It looks like Spam. It looks like a giant Spam. You're supposed to cut it into 8 or 9 slices. So I'm gonna do probably 8 slices. Bloop. Okay. Cross section. So I'll plate this up. You are supposed to put this on a lettuce leaf. Since I'm just trying this right now, I'm not gonna do that. I've got it on a nice vintage plate, you know. It's very frosty and icy. Oh yeah, okay. Honestly, it tastes kind of like frozen 5-cup salad. I think it's the pineapple. The pineapple is like the dominant flavor here. It's pretty tasty. It's creamy. I thought I would get a little bit more tartness from the cranberries, but it's mostly like pineapple and sour cream that I'm tasting. I don't love the walnuts that I used in it. I know you're supposed to use pecans. I don't think that would make a difference. It kind of disrupts the texture for me a little bit. What I think I would do is put coconut in there. I really want there to be coconut in this, but it tastes pretty good. It's definitely something different. It's a different way to serve cranberries. I would give this one a try again with a couple of modifications, but I like it. I think it would make a good addition to a vintage Thanksgiving table. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some new ideas. I recently hit 200 subscribers, which is amazing to me. Every time I hit a milestone like that, I am just shocked. But thank you so, so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you like this video, you might like my other videos and you might consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to see what else I'm up to, you can follow me on Instagram. My handle is _cookingthebooks_. Thanks again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!